Today we're going to be making this really cute welcome fall sign. So here are the items that you're going to need. You will need to get one of these round blanks. It's just a wood blank that you can get on Amazon, and it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. And also you're going to need a sanding block so that you can make it smooth. And make sure that you get the edge. You'll need some painter's tape, and I like these wood finishing cloths. They're super easy and they dry really fast. I like the walnut color the best. You'll need some black acrylic craft paint. Anything will do for that. You'll want to get some old newspaper and a paper plate and just tape off your round circle just where you want it, and then use your paper plate for your paint. It's a lot easier to clean up that way. The first thing you want to do is to paint the lower half of your circle. So I'm going to go ahead and get started painting that. Okay, now that I've gotten that done, I'm going to have to let it dry. The next thing you're going to want to do is to cut your vinyl with your Cricut or your Silhouette or whatever cutting machine that you have. So now that that's drying, I am going to start cutting out my other elements on my Cricut. So I'm using the wood that Cricut makes that is, and the blade that goes with the Cricut to cut out my little maple leaf. So you just want to make sure that you get your wood stuck down with tape, because your Cricut mat is not sticky enough to hold it. It'll get bogged down under the knife if you don't get it good and taped down. So I'm going to keep taping this, and then I'm going to work on cutting my vinyl. Okay, now I've got my vinyl done. So I'm going to weed my vinyl, and sometimes it's a little tricky to get it off, but oh so satisfying when you get it all weeded. So I'm going to work on that next. now I'm going to put the stain on the bottom half of my circle. Make sure to wear gloves when you do this because it will get all over your hands. It is surprisingly easy to clean up though. I was easily able to get all of that over where I got it on my table. I was easily able to get it off with soap and water, so it's going to be okay on your work surface. However, it's definitely going to stain your hands.
What have you actually done?
So I'm putting you on this book, so you've got credibility to talk about.
Yes. Yeah.
You built a podcast.
You talk about that. You're in shape. You talk about that, right? Like you can do, and this was your problem when you talk to me about the yes no list, is the more successful you become,
Talk about lots of
more stuff, there's lots of stuff to talk about. And that's why getting centered and being clear becomes the more well-known you become, the more important it is to be clear on this stuff.
so important.
Because as your star rises, there's just more opportunity for distraction and for dilution in terms of where you spend your time.
I think Warren Buffett was the one who said the key between the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no more than anyone else, or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know if that was his name.
Well, and no, we can. This is good to talk about the yes no list because so we did this is we went through with you and Matt and we made a it's not a complicated exercise.
Chart.
It's
Yes.
a chart.
And
Yes. No. But
What do we say yes to? What do we say no to?
well, and it's not just what do you say yes to and what you say no to. It's what are the characteristics. Nothing wrong.
Okay, I think I like this. So, once again, I'm going to leave this to dry. As you can see, I've painted my little maple leaf and I've got my transfer tape on my welcome part and my fall word. And now we're going to put this on, and I'm going to put it on, you can kind of just put it wherever you want to. I wanted to have mine kind of my welcome sign, my welcome on top of the line, and then I wanted my fall to be underneath. So I'm just going to peel off my vinyl very carefully here. I really didn't get it stuck down very good, but I was afraid to rub over it too hard because I didn't want to run the risk of scraping up my paint or to make scratches on my sign. So I just really carefully filled it up and try to press down where it was coming up. Okay, now that I've got that stuff down, I am going to stick my little leaf down to the sign. And I like to use this Aleene's tacky glue. It's pretty good stuff. Now we're going to make the bow that goes on the top. And I bought these two ribbons. One is a buffalo plaid and the other one's sort of a burlap. And you're just going to make these little loops and staple them together, or staple them onto the circle. So I cut 7 of each on the loops, and I cut them probably about 5 or 6 inches long each. So you'll want to get 7 6-inch lengths of the buffalo plaid, as well as 7 of the 6-inch lengths of the burlap. And then you're going to want to cut some extra, like, longer ribbons, but I would wait until after you staple all of your loops to the board, because you don't know exactly how much length that you want on the trailing ribbons that are going off of each side. So I would say just wait on that until you get all of these down. You see that I alternated my burlap with my buffalo plaid. I sort of like the way that looks. And you're just going to have to play around with this. You can snuggle your little loops up together to make them really tight, or you can make them looser. It's really just up to you what you want to do with it. So at this point, you will just need to fluff out your bows and just kind of, add where you want to add. I like this wire ribbon because you can kind of twist it around and fluff it up and make it how you want it to be. So this is my finished product. I really like it. I used a little braided cord to hang it up with, and I think it turned out great. So I really hope that you enjoy making this project. This craft is one of many fun projects I have designed. If you like my work, be sure to click on the link in the description box below to check out my other crafting projects. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you'll be the first to know when I upload new content. Hey, do you like freebies? I have a link for that. Click on my freebie link for an instant download craft bundle that I put together just for you. Thanks for crafting with me today. See you next time.